Alexa, remind me that I don't need a man and men are useless. When should I remind you? Every damn day.
Without men, you wouldn't have water. Without men, you wouldn't have a phone. Without men, you wouldn't have a TV. Without men, you wouldn't have food. Without men, you wouldn't have Wi-Fi. Without men, you wouldn't have a house. Without men, you wouldn't have electricity. Without men, 87.5% of police officers would be wiped off the earth. Without men, you wouldn't have those glasses you're wearing. Without men, you wouldn't have the Alexa device you're using to remind yourself that men are useless. Without men, you wouldn't have a mattress for your bed. Without men, you wouldn't have light bulbs. Without men, you wouldn't have a clock. Without men, you wouldn't have an air conditioner. Without men, you wouldn't have a microwave. Without men, you wouldn't have a toilet. Without men, you wouldn't have the internet. Without men, you wouldn't have the radio. Without men, you wouldn't have a car. Without men, you wouldn't have a blanket. Without men, you wouldn't have a couch. Without men, you wouldn't have a sink. Without men, you wouldn't have a fan. Without men, you wouldn't have TikTok. Without men, you wouldn't have Instagram. Without men, we wouldn't have telescopes. Without men, 96% of firefighters would be wiped off the earth. Without men, you wouldn't have stairs. Without men, you wouldn't have napkins. Without men, you wouldn't have plates. Without men, you wouldn't have money. Without men, you wouldn't be able to make babies. And all of you guys would die out. So pretty much without men, you wouldn't exist. So be grateful, because 90% of the shit you have in your house was created by a man. So don't be stupid and don't be sexist, because neither gender can live without each other, and any human being over the age of 10 with a decent brain capacity should know that by now. Anyways, I think I proved the fact that men are not useless. So yeah, I guess my job is done here. So yeah, have a good day, you sexist little shit.